All right, good evening, folks, and hello, Jimmy. Wow, Jimmy, you're first. You're literally first tonight. How you doing, Jimmy? I came on at the perfect time, oh yeah? How's that? And Jimmy, I think you just found our mod Colorwide's favorite emote. Yeah, Color loves that emote from BTTV. And oh my god, I haven't even got started yet. We got a raid already! And incoming raid from the Dare Tevers channel. I believe, though... You love that one? Yeah, me too. I believe that's Das tonight. Das, is that you streaming tonight? Oh, man. Good to see everybody. I mean, this is an off night for me. I think most people know I don't usually stream most weeknights. But, yeah, we're doing a little bonus stream tonight for Talos Principle. Which we actually streamed. We did a replay of the entire game on Saturday night. And thanks and kudos to the folks who actually hung in there. Because it was a long stream Saturday night. I started streaming 6 p.m. my time. We weren't done till 2 a.m. So yeah, my objective was to do a speed run of the entire game. Kind of as a warm-up before we start the playthrough of the DLC for this game, which I did not get to when we did our first playthrough during the summer. So we're going to be starting that. I'm not sure. It might be this coming weekend, or it might be another weekend after that. I'm not sure yet. So stay tuned. You brought Nix? Yeah, you sure did. Good to see Nix.
Listen to me well, child. Do not ascend the tower. You are not meant to go there.
Yeah.
Your purpose lies in the Garden of
Yeah,
Worlds.
yeah, Dad. Yada, yada, yada. Well, for those who were here Saturday night, we actually did ascend the tower and finish the game. For the tower ending, anyway, because there's multiple endings for this game. So, our stream was roughly about 8 hours long, but the in-game playtime was about 6.5 hours, you know, not counting pauses and everything else. So, I was trying to break... what's the word I'm looking for? I was trying to break, basically, my record for speed running this game, my personal record so far, which is not much of a record, was roughly about just a little bit more than 6 hours. So I was trying to break into the 5-hour range on Saturday. But that was probably unrealistic because, as most people know, you take longer playing things when you're streaming because, you know, you're interacting with the community, just distractions, and, you know, you're chatting with people and doing other things. So, yeah, we didn't even come close to breaking the speedrun record. But we did finish the game in one playthrough on Saturday night. So what I'm doing tonight is, what we didn't do was play the bonus levels. There's basically several bonus levels with a number of secrets and special puzzles. So... you know, I just felt like doing some of those. So I said, well, let me just throw in a bonus stream and we'll knock those out. So that's what we're doing tonight. So we already unlocked the first bonus level. Well, actually, it's technically the last bonus level here in Temple C. And we're going to go through those bonus levels and then the secret star rooms. And again, we're going to see how fast I can get through them. They tend to be harder puzzles than the main puzzles in the game, which are no picnic. But I think I know most of the solutions, or at least I remember how I approached them. This will actually be my first time replaying the bonus levels since I beat the game. Phoenix says I hate puzzles. Yeah, this would drive you nuts then, Phoenix. This game is... Now, I like some puzzles... some puzzle games. Like, this is a sci-fi puzzler. So this appeals to me in the same way that games like Portal appear to me. Dare says puzzles are great. Or is he Kojo's do the Myst series? Is there a new Myst series there? I mean, excuse me, Das? Because I know... I remember Myst from back in the day, like back in the 90s, which I played some of, but I never did finish it. So, is there like a new version of Myst? Or is there a, you know, kind of a remastering or something? Yeah, but certain types of puzzles I like. Now, I'll watch somebody like you know, some of you folks who play some of the Zelda games, and those puzzles drive me crazy. I wouldn't like, you know, playing Zelda because I don't really like those types of puzzles too much. But I don't know. I guess being a sci-fi nerd, you know, or technically I prefer the term geek. I like sci-fi puzzlers, it turns out. Matter of fact, when we roll up our first new game Saturday night, well, actually, we've already done a new game this past Saturday night. I did Train Sim World 3, which is new on stream, even though it's about a month old now. But I already know what my follow-up to Talos is going to be for our next new game Saturday night. So it's going to be another type of puzzler, it turns out, and we'll see how it goes. Dara says Myst has been in re-release into 3D and then remastered and also completely redone. That it even does in VR. Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah, that's one thing about this game, Talos. Talos is also available in VR, and I don't have a VR rig, so I can't really. I wouldn't play that, and actually, it's hard for me to imagine playing this in VR. You know, because I play a lot of this in third person. Now you can switch to first person view, like so, for example. Or one thing I like about this is you can switch which kind of shoulder view. Like, am I looking over his left shoulder? I'm looking dead on center. I'm looking over his right shoulder. I tend to play most of the game like this. I mean, first person is pretty good for certain types of tasks and certain things I'm looking for. But I'm kind of used to third person shooters, I guess, from playing on consoles for so long. But I also play this in third person mainly because I think it gives people something to look at while I'm playing. You're actually looking at what my character's doing. But I like the flexibility. Excuse me, Das. Ooh. That is you, Das, right? That's throwing me off watching Dare's ID. Das says, but in the series is Riven, Exile, Ages Beyond, Myst, Revelation, End of Age. Oh, it's a long series. Okay. I know Riven, I know Myst. I don't know the rest of those games, so. Dare also says the VR version also comes now non-VR. Okay. Yeah, I actually had it on like CD-ROM. I think I might still have a copy of it around here somewhere. But I haven't touched it in decades, literally. Phoenix says, I hate all puzzles. When I get stuck, I get a headache from it. I hate getting stuck in games. I want to make progress, and not doing that for like an hour or so drives me nuts. Yeah, it is me. It is me. Okay, now I'm confused. Me is Dare or me is Das? But you can call it either. I'm going to say Das till you correct me. Das says Uru has a couple other games and plots within it. Okay. And you haven't finished them all. Okay. It is Das, thank you. But I'm going to get dinner and get on my name and stop confusing you. Okay. Yeah, thanks again for the raid, Das. Yeah, I knew it was you. I thought it was you anyway because I saw you were live when I was setting up. And actually, what did you play tonight? You played, Stardew. That's right. You were doing Stardew. I got it. All right, but welcome, folks. Especially everybody who came in with Das's raid. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody saying hi. But yeah, a little bonus stream tonight. Like I said, mainly because I didn't get a chance on the long stream on Saturday to do any of the bonus puzzles, so I just figured I want to knock those out. Just to complete my warm-up, you know, be a little bit more completions, even though off-stream we did finish all the secret puzzles, but this would be my first time showing them all on stream. We did some of them on stream my first playthrough, but I didn't do them all on stream. So this will be my first time streaming them all. But yeah, catching up tonight because it was such a long stream Saturday night, 8 hours, which is my longest stream ever. Jimmy says, is this a bonus Kojo stream because of the holiday? No, it's a bonus because I don't usually stream on weeknights, Jimmy. I've always been primarily a weekend streamer on, you know, since I started streaming. So anything that's not Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday tends to be a bonus stream for me. But I have been known to do Monday more often than not as a typical bonus stream night. When I do bonuses, usually you see me either Monday or Wednesday, typically. And now, you know, I've been thinking about changing my my schedule for, you know, a long time, really ever since I came back. You know, nothing's in stone yet. I still don't keep a regular schedule. So, hello, streamer, and hello, KPR. Wow, welcome. So, folks, when we did finish Talos on Saturday night, we rated a new follower of mine, KPR Games, who I started following him, I don't know, a month or two ago, maybe, when he was doing, I believe, what was his first playthrough of the Talos Principle. So that was a lot of fun watching him do that. Yeah, but welcome, KPR. And is it okay if I call you KPR, or do you prefer being addressed a certain way otherwise? If so, let me know. But yeah, even though we did finish like the main ending on Saturday night before we raided you, I'm throwing in a bonus stream tonight, just doing the hidden rooms and the secret star rooms tonight. So, thanks for talking about. No problem at all. Welcome. And you really enjoyed the game, Talos. Yeah, Talos is pretty terrific. Like I said, I'm mainly doing the replay of it this week, you know, starting this weekend, in preparation for the Gehenna DLC, which I'm going to be doing very soon. Yeah, welcome to you. Good to see you. I'm usually a weekend streamer, KPR, so this is a bonus stream night for me. All right. So since I have completed these all before, full disclosure, I'm actually using a cheat sheet for the Tetris puzzles. Because, I mean, these are, you know, some of these are really hard, especially the longer ones. And at this point, since I've already proved myself live on stream, I feel like, why am I reinventing the wheel? So, you know, and these are hard too. Plus, it's, you know, it's me also trying to be considerate of other people's time, rather than watch me, you know, struggle doing these again for God knows how long. I'm using a cheat sheet that you can find on Steam just to do these puzzles. But the other puzzles, the main you know, the main puzzles, we're still doing the correct way, so to speak. Phoenix says, Kojo, have a question. Might be a little odd, but I'm just curious on other people's opinions. Sure. Go for it, Phoenix. Alrighty. Alright, so that's that one. Phoenix says, how do you know when it's time to quit your job? Oh, man. That is a good question. Well, Phoenix, I don't know if you know, maybe you're asking this question for a specific reason, but I recently retired myself. Which I didn't think I was going to retire at my age. I had, but long story short, I had a financial plan in place, and I had just got to the point where, especially after, beating cancer, as most of you guys know, last year finally, I decided to accelerate my plans, and I retired only a few months ago. I did, yes I did. But before that, for me, how did I know? Because my job was no longer the job I wanted, my last company, I had been there 19 years when I finally left, which was the longest place I had ever been in one company. And I always joked, especially I used to joke with one of my former bosses. I went from the best job I ever had to the worst job I ever had, and I never changed jobs. Yeah, life is short. Don't suffer. Don't let yourself suffer. If you don't like your job, take the opportunity to find yourself a better situation. Put in the luck to find yourself a better situation. Because life is short, Too short to suffer, for a bad company, in my opinion. So, does that answer your question? I don't know if that helps or not. That's what I would say anyway, Phoenix. Thank you. Appreciate you hearing me talk about that. Yeah. Answers your question and more. Yeah. Alright, so I need that. And what else do I need here? KPR says you can always look for another job and see what's out there without quitting. Yeah. Yeah, and in my case, I left because I knew I was in a position to actually retire. Retired a little bit, earlier than I had originally always planned to, but I was able to afford to do it. So, I got to the point, especially after, surviving a cancer fight, which, I lost my own, parents to cancer and so many other families and loved ones to cancer. And when I was diagnosed, several years ago, as a lot of you guys know, I was like, oh, I guess it's just my turn. I always expected, with my family history, that it was going to come for me. But I survived, and that doesn't mean I won't have a recurrence and, in the future, God forbid, But for right now, I'm like, what the hell am I waiting for? If it's something I can afford to do now and I hate the situation I'm in, who am I suffering for, So I just decided to do it now. Actually, before we go across and do the secret room over there, we're going to grab this time capsule.
If you're looking through the archive, you may find people from my time claiming that civilization doesn't really matter, that we'd be better off dead. We have a lot of cynics like that. I hope they seem as absurd to you as they do to me. I hope you can find something in all those files, a song, a book, a movie, maybe a game, just something that you'll love, that makes you realize how much poorer the universe would have been without it. I really hope so, because A lot of people made a lot of sacrifices to preserve it all.
But yeah, like KPR is saying, then if something good does come up, then just give them your 2 weeks. Exactly. Yeah, always give notice, because you don't want to burn bridges. I've had people, even in my last job, who left the company, you know, and ended up in personal situations where they had to tuck their tail between their legs at some point and return, you know, for, you know, family reasons, for other reasons, and just make it work. So, you know, never burn your bridges unless you're in such a toxic situation that you just got to go, right? But yeah, I mean, once you find something, I'm not going to say if, because it's just a matter of when. When you find something, be professional, give you 2 weeks, you know, despite whether they're assholes or not. And, you know, I've had people, you know, just drop the job and leave, you know, just leave us. But, yeah, I mean, always be professional on the way out the door is what I would say. KPR also says, I think most people don't leave bad jobs because they're afraid they can't get another job. Yeah. Yeah, and, you know, sometimes, depending on the state of the economy and other things, that's going to be true. It's going to be more difficult than other times to find something else. But yeah, Phoenix, just, you know, put as many hooks in the water as you can and see what bites. And, you know, the other thing is, you know, tell people you know, hey, I'm looking for a new job. If you ever hear of something going on in your business or, you know, friends of friends, you know, just let me know, you know. Because, you know, networking is always an important way to get your next job, so. But, you know, hopefully some of that helps, Phoenix. Good luck. Yeah, I just feel like, you know, life is too short to be suffering through a bad job. I mean, but, you know, being an adult is a reason they call it work, right? So, but, yeah, before my job was the worst job I ever had, it was actually, you know, the best job I ever had. It was fantastic for a number of years, but, you know, things change. You know, managers change, the organization changes, and things change around you, and they don't, you know. Be glad when you have something, when you're blessed to find something that really fulfills you, because it doesn't always last. But, you know, it's a good thing when you have it, you know. So. All right, so, anyway. But, yeah, if you have any other questions about that, Phoenix, let me know. And good luck to you. All right, let me see. I might be able to knock this out without even doing the cheat sheet, but let's see what happens. Actually, you know what? That's not even... Wait, we got 2 cubes? Hold on. I mean, this is only 7 pieces. There we go. Yeah, this should be easy. Tetris Master. Yeah, baby Tetris. Yeah, so this is one cool thing about the game. The first, at least in my playthrough, the first messenger that I unlock, this is a person from my my Steam friends list, Spud Muffin. So anybody who's played the game that is also on your Steam friends list will actually appear in the game. He's somebody you can summon to help you with other puzzles. Matter of fact, Spud was here most of Saturday night, and as well as during our playthrough during the summer when we did the first playthrough. So I'm just going to shout him out real quick. Out of respect, Spud is an excellent streamer. He streams mostly indie games. So check him out if you haven't. I bet most people who hang out here know Spud. But let me see. Are any other secrets around here? Time capsules or anything? I don't think so. Yeah. All right. So I think we're done with this level. Now tonight's stream should be nowhere near as long as Saturday's stream. Especially since I'm not gonna, like I said, waste everybody's time reinventing the wheel, solving the Tetris puzzles from scratch. But you know, ironically, KPR, I've always been good at Tetris itself. I've always been good at actual Tetris.
There are mysteries in my garden, hidden roads and secret gates.
This is Temple A, right?
If you
yes.
dedicate yourself to understanding them, you may join the hosted messengers.
But these puzzles, these static puzzles, are basically, for whatever reason, much harder to me. And I think they're difficult to most people. I think, you know, most people I've watched play through this, you know, on streams, you know, these are not, I don't think these are easy for anybody, really. So, and I've always liked Tetris, you know, itself. But for whatever reason, these are just really hard. KPR says, have you played Tetris Effect? No, I haven't. However, I do own it. I bought it. KPR, do you like Tetris? All right. Now, you know what? I don't know how many of these secret levels you did, but since Saturday we only did the tower ending, I'm going to make some notes just in case we decide at the end of stream tonight to do the messenger ending. Nobody's seen me do it. I did do it off stream, though. So I'm going to write down this code for that ending. Let me just make a quick note. KPR said it's one of the best Tetris games. I think it puts me into the zone, but the soundtrack and all that. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's a beautiful game, especially with the soundtrack and all that stuff, and the way everything, you know, reacts to music. And it's just watching somebody who's really good at it, like our friend Story, is, I mean, it's kind of it kind of puts you in a trance almost. You know, people who like chill streams. I love watching, you know, somebody who's really, really good play that game. Like our friend's Story. So, yeah, I bought it and I haven't even played it yet. You know, even off stream. So yeah, I should at least play it, I guess. But whether I stream it or not is a totally different thing. All right, so we're doing the first of the secret star rooms. Again, Alan, how you doing? Hope everything's going well. I haven't seen you in a while. Alan, I think the last time I saw you was when I was still streaming OMSI, right? It's been a while. All good here, says Alan? That's good. That's good to hear. Damn, what'd I do with my axe? Oh, there it is. It has been a while, yeah. All right. Now, you know, funny thing, I used to, on my first playthrough, I used to feel guilty chopping down these trees in this secret level, because I was like, oh crap. You know what? I forgot. I should open that door first. That's okay. Yeah, he's got to come right back out. But then I had to remind myself that this is all virtual, so it's not like I'm chopping down a real tree. You know? So I was like, nah, there's no reason for me to feel guilty. Yeah, I might as well let him go. Let's see, did I miss anything else now? Yeah, but I've had several other versions of Tetris over the years. KPR. I think the last one I remember playing, actually I'm looking at the old CD of it on my shelf over there, is Tetris Elements, which was not great, but you know. They went through a phase of trying to build more and more variety into the game. But I remember, shortly kind of after I discovered Twitch, I had always, tried to, poll people trying to find Tetris fans and ask them, what do you think is a really good Tetris game on PC these days, a modern Tetris game? And, didn't get a lot of good answers, to be honest. But finally, when I saw Tetris Effect, I was like, that looks awesome. So I finally bought that one after... You know what? This puzzle is so hard. I hate that one. I think I know how to attack it, but we're going to come back. We're going to save that one for last. Alright, so that was our first silver sigil. Let's do this one and then we'll go back and try to do the other one. KPR, did you do all the bonus rooms and bonus levels and stuff? You started the stars with a guide, but haven't done them all yet. Gotcha. Okay. Well, all right. Fair warning. I'm going to spoil them all tonight because I've been through them at least once. I think I remember how to attack most of them, but we'll see. Like that one I skipped. I can tell you right now, that was one of the hardest ones I ever did. I could get through the first couple phases of it, but to be honest, to get through the last phase is one of the few I had to look up because I couldn't figure out how to do the end of it. But most of them I was able to solve on my own. But there were, like I said, it was that one back there with all the murder balls, as I call them, and then. And then one of the stars, I had a lot of problems with getting one of the stars and I had to look that one up. But other than that, I felt proud that I was able to solve most of the stuff on my own. Didn't really have any, too much help from, actually 2 of the stars. We got community help. From people who had played it before. But do you remember the level with the Sphinx on it? That one is just so obscure that I would have never solved that in a million years. Like I knew there was another star on that level, but I had no idea how to figure out where it was. So I would have never in 100 years solved that without help. Because, the main thing you needed was invisible. I was like, how would I have ever known, you know, to do that one? So that one kind of was like, I don't know, kind of lame in my opinion. But other than that, did okay. Star puzzles are beyond the effort I want to put in. Gotcha. Yeah, I got all the stars on the first playthrough, with the exception of the one that I had to look up. And the one, like I was saying, that was, you know, invisible, basically. But yeah, the stars are extra, much extra effort than standard puzzles. I think the star puzzles are aimed more as community puzzles. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you kind of need the stars only to get the extra ending. One of the three endings, because there's three different endings to the game. To me, the tower ending is, you know, the real ending, the legitimate ending, because that's Talos fulfilling his purpose. The other two endings, you kind of do, you know, only if you... Actually, I did that wrong. Okay. Do that again. That's not the way I usually do that. That's not the way I've come to do it, which is a little more efficient. There we go, that's better. But you kind of need all the stars to get one of the other two endings. So if you want all the achievements, that's the only reason you do those. Alright, so this next one is kind of a pain. It's just, this whole puzzle is a pain. I got the first 2/3 of it on my own, but I couldn't figure out the last part. Missed the timing. Yeah, just missed it. Got it. But yeah, I could do the first half of this on my own, but after that, I just couldn't figure it out at the end. Couldn't finish, so to speak. And even now that even though I think I know the solution for this, it still makes me nervous because the penalty for this is death. And you have to start all the way over from the beginning every damn time. And it's just brutal. And so I could get this far. I could get to this room. But I could never quite put this last part together without dying over and over and over again. So, but I think I have an approach now to do this okay. See what I mean? And now I have to start all over again.
The guardians of this land may harm you, but do not resent them, for they are my servants, and they challenge you only so that your faith might be strengthened.
Now in that case, that was just a matter of me being impatient. I had it, and it's just... I hate this damn level, and it always makes me, impatient. I want to get through it so fast. The normal ending was unfulfilling, says KPR. You thought so? Okay. Alright, so let me do this part right. Yeah, I mean, I've seen some... you know, complaints online, people about the ending. I mean, I was okay with it. You know, I mean, I've played other puzzlers with more satisfying endings, I guess. I mean, I don't know. By the time I was done with it, I guess I was so glad to just finally get it done. I didn't really think that much about it philosophically, I guess. Let's see. You care to elaborate, KPR? About what you found unfulfilling about it? Wait a minute, what did I do? Oh, I know what I did wrong. Never mind, I know what I did. Okay. I got one step out of sequence. I'm forgetting. I know what I have to do. Alright, no problem. Brain fart. Alright, so... But yeah, oh crap. Is spoilers okay? Yes. Yes, for this playthrough, since it's not my original playthrough, spoilers and backseating are okay. Okay. Sloppy that time. I just don't want to die again. If I can help it. Yeah, because I had a whole separate playthrough just to get the different endings relative to the MLA. I mean, it wasn't until... Oh, how did I get these on separate cycles? It wasn't until after I finished my first playthrough that I found how you can if you know what you're doing, you can get all the endings on one playthrough just by, you know, doing your save points correctly. And incoming raid from Will Bill the Aspie Rebel. Hello and welcome. No, wait, excuse me, incoming raid from Erin. Hello, Erin. First time chat from Will Bill. Erin, thank you for the raid. Welcome. Oh, man. And welcome to Erin's Raiders. How's everybody tonight? And hello to Whiteheart. Hello to you as well. How you doing, Erin? Wee. Yeah, Erin, I saw you were streaming some Zelda tonight when I got started. How'd your stream go tonight? Well, I hope. Doing good? Are you doing the speed run now? Well, we finished the speed run on Saturday, right? For the main game. So tonight, I'm just doing the bonus rooms and bonus, you know, star rooms, bonus puzzles, things like that. Things I didn't need to do to finish the speed run on Saturday. Erin said, so good, did 2 dungeons. Nice. Okay, cool. Congratulations. And Whiteheart says, doing very, very good. Okay, welcome. Welcome to all Erin's Raiders. Hope everybody is having a good night, especially for a Monday. Yeah, so we're just... I think we're going to start that DLC maybe this Saturday, Erin, for New Game Saturday night. If not this Saturday, probably next Saturday for sure. But since I didn't stream Sunday like I had originally planned to, I kind of figured I'd throw in a bonus stream tonight. And I just decided to do the... that's what you meant, the DLC? Oh, yeah, no, we're not doing the DLC tonight. Tonight we're just doing the secret stars and the secret puzzles from the base that are still part of the base game, the not DLC part. But yeah, thanks for the raid, Erin. I really appreciate that. Yeah, because I mean, I've hung out on your channel enough to know that you have an awesome community. So thanks for sharing them with me. I really appreciate that. And we have a new friend in chat tonight, KPR Games, Erin, who I found his channel just a couple months ago because he was doing his first playthrough for the Talos Principle. And KPR, Erin Fitzgerald, is the voice actress for Alexandra in this game. This is actually her doing the voice work in this game. So she found my channel just, you know, when I started doing my, how did I do that? Hang on one second. My first playthrough. So, and Erin's pretty cool. I mean, she's acted in done voice acting for a lot of video games. And she's a, you know, streamer on Twitch herself, so definitely check her out. And she's just generally a cool person. So I really appreciate that she hangs out here. In my tiny channel. But yeah, that's one of the cool things about Twitch, that, you know, you meet all kinds of people. I loved your voiceover in the game as one of the best parts. Yeah, I mean, as compared to Elohim's voiceovers, and this is no, you know, no knock on the writing, but, you know, both voice actors are just, you know, performing the parts as written, right? But, you know, Erin's role was a lot more, you know, relatable. You know, in my opinion, anyway, in terms of, you know, her role was more human as opposed to, you know, Robo Sky Dad, as our friend Spud Muffin calls him, you know. So Erin is usually laying down truth while Elohim is, you know, just telling us all lies. So, Erin says, I really enjoy your streams. Thank you, Erin. I really enjoy having you here, and I enjoy your streams as well. I'm sorry I didn't have a chance to drop in for you tonight. Erin also says, I wonder people what I do when I'm not. If people wonder what I do when I'm not gaming, I'm on this channel watching and chilling. Thanks. What, Robo Dad is not relatable? Well, maybe not relatable to me, but maybe that also depends on, you know, what kind of household some of us grew up in, I guess. So, yeah, Erin's legit, KPR, and I feel privileged that she has decided to make friends with me on Twitch. So, yeah, welcome, Erin. But yeah, if you look at those credits, KPR, she has acted in so many things that, you know, so many of us know and love. And all right, so I keep dying here because I keep doing stupid things with these last murder balls. But I think I know what I was doing wrong.
My child, there is no shame in seeking another path.
Hush,
Leave
Dad.
this mystery for another day.
No, Dad. I don't think so. See what I mean? He's discouraging us already. All right, here we go. And actually, I screwed up because I forgot about that last murder ball coming that way. I could have easily died again there. All right, patience, and then we'll get through this. Well, patience. Oh, God. All right, we got it. Yeah, so I couldn't figure this last part out on my own. I never could figure that last part out. I ended up dying. Technical difficulties. Oh, did I lose stream? And I'm back. Refresh worked? Okay. Hang on a second. Let me check my stuff better. Alright, so anyway, what I started to say was, before I realized we had a crash, when I finally got through this, I ended up coming back and painting this QR code here. Just to kind of plant my flag on this damn map, because I died on it so many times. Captain Poodlehat says, I love Erin Fitzgerald. She's a great voice actor. She is. Yeah, and Erin raided us just before you got here, Lenara. And like I said, for those of you who don't know, Erin is a voice actress in this game. In addition to, you know, many other video games that we know and love. So yeah, that's, wow, 3 raids tonight. And tonight is not a night I normally stream, folks. So this is a bonus stream night for me. I just wanted to kind of, wow, 4th raid tonight. Jeez, I might even going to get through another puzzle tonight. This time incoming raid from Irascible Sop. Another raid. I love it. It's just raid hype. I don't even. You guys are way too good to me. I swear to God. Just thank you all so much. So there's that. All right. So that is it for secret levels on Temple A. So we did the secret level there, and we did a secret star room there. So let's see how fast we can get through the other 2 for B and C. But again, welcome, folks. This is a bonus stream for me. For folks who are new tonight, I don't usually stream on weeknights. I'm primarily a weekend streamer. So, especially for a Monday, this is really nice to have such a very cool crowd. So I really appreciate everybody dropping in and being here, especially all the raids. TNS says, thanks to my German mother, I tend to like butter on sandwiches, usually with a chewy bread. Oh, okay. You know what? TNS, I do put butter on one sandwich. I actually like butter on tuna sandwiches, which I know sounds odd, but one of my aunts used to make tuna sandwiches for me that way, so I kind of grew up with it that way, and I got used to it. So even though, like, when I make, you know, when I make like tuna salad, I still mix it up with a little bit of mayonnaise and some other condiments and stuff. When I prepare it as a sandwich, I still butter the bread. So yeah, I kind of do that. But I don't do that with any other sandwich type. Alright, so this is the second of the secret star, not star rooms, but the secret levels with the messenger rooms in them. Alright, so let's see if we can get through this. A fair warning, as I've said a little bit earlier in the stream, because I've solved these particular puzzles, these Tetris puzzles, as I'm doing right now, once already from scratch during our first playthrough of the game during the summer. I am not shy about using a cheat sheet for them for the rest of this particular, replay. Because why reinvent the wheel? And they can take kind of long to solve them, especially the bigger ones like this. They have a lot of pieces to them, Like this one. This is, what is that? 3, 6, 9, 12 pieces? Yeah, I'm going to cheat on that one, sorry. But those who are here for the original playthrough during the summer can attest to the fact that I did struggle through them and solve them on my own. Alright, sorry about that. KPR says, wouldn't surprise me if Tetris survives the end of this as well. Yeah. Alright, so that's 2. 2 more to go. And TNS, by the way, I didn't know you were of German heritage. Did not know that. So there's one connector. That was definitely interesting. All right, there's a red laser. All right, and KPR says, I followed when you raided since I didn't know you had streamed before. Yeah. Yeah, you mentioned that Saturday night when we raided because, yeah, I mean, I don't go into streams and, self-advertise. I mean, everybody knows that pretty much Twitch etiquette is frowned on doing that. Advertising your own stream, so I don't do that. Alright, so second messenger being revived from the tomb. Now, it turns out in my particular, playthroughs, I guess, our friend Spud Muffin is the only person from my Steam friends list who has appeared to me as a messenger. I know a number of people who play this, like our friend Irascible Sap, our friend Athabaros, couple other people, But unfortunately, none of them have appeared in my... appeared to me as messengers. Sap says I don't have that. Oh, okay. Alright, well, I'm confusing with somebody. KPR says I play Crew 2 summits each Monday. It's a multiplayer contest that changes every week. Okay, cool. Alright, so that's the second messenger tomb. So, spoiler alert, I'm going to, KPR, to you or anybody else, I'm going to spoil another one of the Easter eggs on this level that I did find this on my own spontaneously during stream. So, spoiler alert. Basically what I was doing, because I tend to do very painstaking looking for stars when I did the first playthrough. I was literally looking through every nook and cranny along the wall like this. And when we crossed this part of this body of water here, I fell here and saw this was kind of like a cave. KPR says one friend that played this game. Okay. You only had one friend. Yeah. Yeah, I think I have about 5 on my friends list that I know have played it, but it might be that they just didn't ever finish the messenger ending. So I think you only get friends in the game who actually have, committed themselves to becoming messengers. Which I didn't do that on my, my original ending because I went for the tower ending, but I went back later because I was trying to get all the achievements and did do the messenger ending. So hopefully, I'll appear in somebody's in the future. But yeah, anyway, yeah, you kind of walk along in this underwater cave. Now, luckily, we're an android, right? So we don't have to worry about drowning. But then you come and, you emerge into this space. Sap says, I wonder if they have to have played it recently to appear in yours. You haven't played in years. Okay. I guess that's possible, too. And then you find this thing. Now, I personally still don't understand this reference. Somebody during the summer did Spoopy Nap says, you going to lurk too as well? Got to do some reading. Good luck with the game, Kojo. Thank you, Spoopy. Appreciate you being here. I mean, I'll probably see you in Spud stream like, tomorrow or something if he's streaming. Take care. So yeah. This thing, I don't fully understand this reference. I don't know what this is. But it's kind of cool. And I found that if you kind of focus on like some of these rocks in the front here, you get these conversations happening. Let's see if we can make it happen. Good morning. Good morning. Why is Calculator Robot's best friend? Why? You can always count on it. Kappa. Now, I've heard it. Last time I did this, it was a different joke. So I didn't realize he did multiple jokes. This one I thought also did something with the conversation, but I'm not getting a prompt. Oh, what does a programmer who is drowning yell? What? F1, F1, F1. Sap says it's the swapper, whatever that is. Oh, okay. Yeah, so they kind of do, I guess, kitty level knock-knock type jokes, I guess. First time I did this, I thought it only did one joke. That time it did 2 for me. But, wait, we're getting another one? Yeah. What is the email address of Hungarian Owl? Don't know. What? HU@hu.hu? I don't understand that one. The Swapper is a puzzle platform game? Oh, okay. Yeah, I think the first time we did this on stream, it's a side scroller. Okay. All right, thanks, Seth. Yeah, I think the first time we did this on stream during the summer, I didn't hang around long enough to see it do more than one. But anyway, yeah, there you go. Excuse me. All right, so big old Easter egg there. But yeah, first time I came in here, I moved in on this thing rather cautiously because it looked intimidating. But yeah, it won't hurt you or anything. It just tells you these kind of jokes, I guess. Don't thank me, thank Wikipedia. Yeah. No, thank you for putting in the effort to look it up. I appreciate that. But yeah, I thought that was kind of cool. Now, wait a minute, which one's my jump button? I had a lot of trouble getting out of here the first time. Yeah, because it's kind of not easy to ascend these rocks in this direction. It was easy going down, but not back up. There we go, we got it. Oh, God. Yeah, luckily he doesn't need oxygen, otherwise I'd have drowned by now. Yep, so there you go. So that is the secret room for Temple B. My Google Foo, yeah. Yeah, Google Foo is a necessary skill these days, right? Alright, so let's knock out the other secret star room. So this will be our second one. This will be for B. So I know you have been recommending that to me since we played the Turing test. So I didn't forget. I didn't forget the recommendation. But I'm just going to hang around and wait for a sale for that. KPR says one day aliens will find an empty Earth and pick up Super Mario Brothers and think humans were pixelated tiny people. Yeah. Yeah. Sap says that's a great game. Short, not as brain taxing as this, but it's very good. Yeah. Yeah, when I looked at the preview vids of it, the art style, the tone, everything really reminded me of the Turing test. So yeah, I'm really hey, Sap, there's your QR. Check it out. Yes, I'm looking forward to it. I'm just going to wait to see if I can catch a sale on it. I looked on all my online stores. I looked on Epic. I looked to see if I had it on Xbox Game Pass, because I am a Game Pass member. But every place right now is still in full price. But I'm sure we're going to get another Steam sale before the end of the year. And I'm just going to keep an eye out for a sale, and then we'll throw that on the list for new game night. Sap had painted says, sometimes you have to find the courage to break down the barriers with an axe. Ain't that the truth? Good hint. Alright, so hang on a second. I'm going to write down the codes for... Essentially, these are the codes you need for the messenger ending. I am planning to do the messenger ending tonight when we knock off the last of the silver sigils. I'm probably not going to do the what's the other one? The third ending, because it's kind of remedial. Go back to the end of the class, you dunce ending. But I am going to do that. All right. So this is 3 more silver sigils. See if we can knock these out pretty quick. Oh, you know what? Yeah, that one down the end here is really hard to me. I don't actually have a good way to solve that one. I've solved it twice already, but I still don't have a good approach for it. So we'll save that one for last. All right, so this one is not that bad. Let me just remember how this works. So, all right, so we start with the recorder. Now, I think I normally do this. Now again, I'm not a hardcore speedrunner because I've only finished the game, well at this point, twice now. So I don't have what I would consider optimal solutions for everything necessarily. But like I said, I've had a number of people hang out in chat from time to time since I started playing this who have told me they speedrun this on a regular basis. And I know people do it. Oh crap, didn't, oh, he's got to stand on the button. Got it. Alright, so that one's pretty straightforward. So that gives us 4 silver sigils. And then this one is kind of involved, but not hard. It's just a lot to it. Let's see if I can remember how this works. Yeah, but I can see if you're going to be a serious speedrunner for this game, you probably. I mean, you have to have your, you know, you got to know these sequences down pat, and I'm nowhere near that. I'm enjoying trying though. All right, let's see what else we got here. But for a lot of these, especially the bonus ones, it's like I end up relearning them from scratch every time. I just don't keep them in my head necessarily. Let's see what else we got here. So we got that one. Wait, before we come out, what else? Alright, our sigil's there. Do we get any more tools? Alright, so let me see if I can. Let's see blue from here. Not quite. Alright, so I think I have to do this. No, actually I don't have to do that. I have to do this. I have to send blue from the other side. Some kind of way. Is this good enough? Alright, so I think I can do this. Yeah, I can see that actually. Boom. Alright, not bad. Not that bad. This one, though, this third one, oh my god. I still don't quite have this totally down in my head. Alright. Also, Sap, you said Deliver Us the Moon is a short game? About how, what's the estimate on that? You have any idea? Alright, let me think. So I got a blue lock with a red laser behind it. And then red and blue. To get out. Single stream, possibly two? Okay. So you think like maybe what, like 5 to 6 hours, something like that? Alright, I got a pressure plate. I think the sigil is behind that. Oh, I got a connector here. Alright, so I start out with 2 connectors. Alright. Alright, I got red. I got permanent connector there. I got blue here that if I interrupt it, it closes that, cuts off my red. That's my... Is that my only red source? I think it is. No, I have another red source here. So I need red, I need blue. Ah, here's blue. I got 2 blues. 2 blues and 2 reds. Okay. So what else do I need to do here? So I got a red lock. If I pick this up, obviously I lose that immediately. I can never keep this all straight in my head. There's a way to jailbreak all this stuff though. So if I go... How does this work? Hang on a second, is there any other way for me to get out this way? No, that collapses immediately. Okay. Alright, so ultimately what am I trying to do? I'm trying to get red here, blue here, right? I got 1 connector out. I got another connector back here. I kind of forgot about that. Alright, so maybe I don't have to get that connector out, but I need a second connector. So... how do I do that? That's a red lock. This one I'm not great at. And hola mundo! Buenas tardes! Bienvenidos! Alright, so what do I need? I need to get that connector out, I need to unlock a blue lock. But to get... blue out. No. Where's my blue source? There? Yeah, that'll cancel without the cube. Okay. Oh, that didn't do what I thought it was going to do. I did that wrong. I'm sorry. Blue will give me... Key is to get that one. You know what? I did this wrong. Hang on a second. So... I gotta trade this for that. Alright, so first I need this to do this. Sorry. Alright, that gives us another connector. Okay. But then I need that cube more than I need the other connector. So I'm going to trade this again. And now I need red and blue. So I could do this, maybe? That's half the problem. And then, if I can get line of sight to that one, I can go over with this one. I could if it was in the right spot. Yeah, screw that up, hang on. There we go. Oh, but I still need something to hold that one down. Crap. All right. So I do have to jailbreak that connector. All right. All right. I wasn't sure about that. So how do I jailbreak this connector? Alright, so what I need... That's a red lock, right? That should stay open from the outside. Oh, it's this. It's this barrier closing. So... What is it? When the red triggers, the barrier closes, or... No, it's blue. Blue is keeping that barrier open. Oh, okay, okay. I got it. So it's... I can use this one temporarily. Alright, take this down. There it is, we got it. And then I can do the other configuration I just had. Okay, okay, okay. But I have to get blue back in there. So I had blue come in. Now blue needs a substitute now, so I have to do this, this, and that. And then we get the red. If I can get this out the way. Actually, no, now I got a conflict. Let me try this. Well, it's not in the right spot. So the red will come out of there. get that to stay open, right? Right, so then I just need red to go there. Does that fit? Got it. Ooh, jeez, alright. That's a pain in the ass. Sorry. Alright, Amundo, sorry. Amundo says thanks for the shout out. Oh, no problem. Guys never have to thank me for shout outs. I appreciate you being here. Amundo also says, I was wondering, do you use a microphone or a built-in one with the webcam to stream? I have a separate microphone. That's a lot of puzzle, yeah. But I don't think it's intolerable. So. But my budget is not the best, thinking of getting one. A separate mic? Armando, drop me a whisper. I will give you my microphone and boom arm setup, and it was all... My stuff is cheap, man. I didn't spend like hundreds and hundreds of dollars on my setup. Mainly because when I first started streaming, you know, years and years ago now, I wasn't sure whether I was going to take to it or not. I didn't know if I was going to stick with it. I didn't know if I was going to enjoy it. So I got, you know, quote unquote starter gear. My microphone cost me $30. My boom arm cost me $30. So this is all my audio is you know, not even $100 investment. And I did, at least in terms of my microphone, I did a lot of massaging in OBS to add filters and other things, you know, noise gates and whatnot. So I've tweaked it a lot over time, but I figured if it sounded like crap, eventually somebody would tell me. But I mean, I think most people think it's okay, so I've never felt the need to upgrade it, to be honest. But yeah, drop me a whisper, Armando. I'll send you a couple links to, you know, if you want to look at what I use for comparison. Sap says, so okay, so I played Deliver Us the Moon either 3 or 4 times with a total of 26 hours total playtime. That gives a range of between 6.5, 8.6 hours for a full playthrough. Okay, cool. That's not bad. Yeah, for me that'll be 2 streams because most of you guys know how I stream, and I stream slow. Or I play slow while I'm streaming anyway. Alright, so this is the last of the Messenger Islands. Which technically, when I did my first playthrough over the summer, this was the first one I uncovered. But this was only the first one I uncovered because it was right next to the axe. You don't get the axe until you go to Temple C. Alright, that's one down. Oh, you know what? I just forgot. I forgot to do the time capsule on the secret or the messenger room for Temple B. We did the time capsule for this one on Saturday because we were here Saturday. KPR says cardio helps a lot, and I can't understate how much better OBS filters can make you sound over raw mic feed. Yeah, definitely. I mean, you can use cheap equipment like I use on Mundo, but like KPR is saying, you know, put in some work with you know, filters and whatnot for the microphone, and it'll come out terrific. You can make it come out really good. It just takes a little bit of work to do it. Oh, look at us solving these without the cheat sheet. Amundo says I had my eyes on a mic that's 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz with a 34 dB sensitivity. Let me see. We got out 2 connectors. Did I didn't do the lasers. Where's the first laser? Oh, no, that's the connector. That's our teleporter that we came in on. Oh, there's a red laser. Where's the blue laser? Alright, well, let's just do the red laser. Yeah, and we were here Saturday. We also did the floating island over there, which has a secret star on it. Spoiler, sorry. Should have warned that to begin with. Nicholas says, that was on your webcam, okay. Sorry, Nicholas, what's that? Chessris? Oh, Chessris? Like Tetris and chess, got you. Yeah. Alright, there's our red laser. Alright. Gotta find the blue laser there. I feel like I should have seen it already. Oh, it's over there? No. Yes. There it is. Okay. Let me go get the connector, because otherwise I'll forget where it was. Worst auto incorrect here. Alright, back to the cheat sheet. Excuse me 1 second. I'll tab out to do that. Alright. It's our last Tetris puzzle. As far as for the secret messenger levels, anyway. Oh no! Bite my tongue. Still got one more Tetris puzzle to go. Damn it! All right, so let's knock out this last Tetris puzzle. All right, so let's try that. Alright, so this one is Barrakiel X. Okay, so I've been through these tombs I think 3 times now, and they always come out in the same order. I get Spud Muffin first, then I get Uriel I think his name is, and then I get Barra. This guy. But I think it's always the same order as, the order is set when you look at this shelf. It's the same in each one of these tombs. But yeah, I'm just disappointed that nobody else on my friends list ended up here except for Spud. But yeah, but I did put in myself for the messenger ending just because, like I said, I wanted to get all the achievements. But actually, I like what Spud put in on his epitaph. Every single sigil, no beating that. That was pretty cool. I like that. Matter of fact, if he hadn't already done it, I probably would have picked that for myself. But I picked a different one. Yes, I just picked the humorous one. Epitaph, wait a second. So that's what I picked for mine. So hopefully maybe one day somebody will see it. But I thought it's kind of cool that they actually integrate your avatars. You know, before we leave this level, did we? Oh no, we already got the time capsule for this level. Never mind. I was wondering. The one I missed was the one for B. They're geometric and you just can't equate them to anything else in your brain. Gotcha. All right, so the last of the secret levels here are... I forgot, we got one more Tetris puzzle. Is the secret star room for C. That's the very last one. All right. Sorry. So back to the cheat sheet. Alright. So last set of silver sigils. Before we do that, I'm going to write down that last digit for a code. So I don't forget. TNS says, I don't think I saw any messages from any one of my friends list when I played through. Oh, okay. Yeah, TNS, you and I aren't friends on Steam, I don't think, are we? Would it be okay if I friended you on Steam, TNS? Would you mind? Alright, so 3 more puzzles. Let's see which we got. Oh, this is the Nexus. This is the Nexus. Okay, yeah, I remember that one. That one was interesting. I did it, but I didn't even realize until after I did it that it's a big old Easter egg of its own. I think we'll do that one last. Sap says there is kinda. Portal Stories Mel. Okay. And now there's also Thinking with Time Machine, which introduces time travel into the mix along with your blue and orange portals. Wow. Yeah, I remember seeing you play Portal Stories Mel, and I think Das Tubbers. I think I remember seeing her play it. Looks like you found me, TNS. Thanks. All right, okay, I got you. I'll grab that after stream. Thank you. Sent it? Yeah, I saw it. I saw it pop up. No problem. All right, this one, I got through this twice on my own, but I never had a really elegant solution to this until I saw something on YouTube. And not only did it have a better solution than the one I was using, but there's an exploit to solve this. There's a shortcut. I'll show it to you. So, alright, so I got the cube, I got 2 connectors. Alright, so I got the red laser, got the blue there, blue here, red inside there. Okay. Alright. See if I can remember exactly what I wanted to do. So, do that. Well, no, actually, before I do that, I have to do... Crap, let me think about this for a second. What do I want to do? So, I need... blue, and then, well, I have to keep the blue open to get red, right? Yeah. Okay, so I kind of, ouch, rude. So I kind of remember. So I need this, right? But if you do this. That way? Ouch. Wait, does he get in? See, I don't remember. Does he get interference? He does. First, I need this. And... Then I need this one back. So I have to do this. And that. Oh, disarmed it. That right? Yeah, so this way nobody blocks anything. That's actually wrong, isn't it? Well, you know what? This is what I really need. Oh, that was just a little bit off. That's better. Okay. But now that one's off. Still got interference. Which one did I get? Ouch. Oh, I still missed the other beam. Yeah, still missed him. Wait a minute, how do you get past one direction but not the other? Okay. Alright, well, there is one way here where you get a perfect alignment. And I'm close, but like with a lot of these, it's all about angles. And I'm just missing one angle out of these to make it quote-unquote perfect. Alright, but technically I could solve it right now. But it was actually just open. Yeah. The perfect solution means they're open all the time with absolutely zero interference. You know, part of it might be that these have to be in another cycle also. Still, the angle between these is not quite what I want. Yeah. Alright, but in any case, there's one configuration where you never get anything, blocked. And it's the red laser is the key to it, and right now I'm a little off on mine. Just a little bit. Yeah, it's right here. These guys are... The two reds here are not quite far apart enough. Let me see if I make one more slight adjustment. Yeah. All right. But yeah, I mean, I've done it before. It's just I'm missing something in that angle right there. But then there's one other thing that's that you can do. If you take the cube like this, a lot of moving parts, yeah. Yeah, this one, I mean, I got through it in my first playthroughs, but it was always what I call brute force. You know, I didn't fully have a solution I loved, quote unquote. But the other thing you can do is take the cube and do this. Which I didn't know. I just saw this on YouTube. So you could just do that, to be honest. Ouch. But yeah. You know, let me try one other thing a little bit different here. Just take this out. Let's trap him the other way. No, because he's blocking blue now. Alright, no problem. But maybe this way. A little bit wider angle between the reds. Oh, I think that's it. I had it on the wrong side. There we go. Yep, that one's much better. Yeah. So no permanent interference now. Because all the lasers are just far enough apart. Yep, we got it. That's it. Yeah, but the key is that red triangle right there. They have to be just far enough apart that none of the balls can block both beams at the same time. So again, I can't take credit for that. I saw that on YouTube after I had been through this, you know, 2 or 3 times. All right, so that's one down. We will do... Now this one here, I can solve this now. Well, I shouldn't jinx myself. I think I remember how to solve this now. But to me, this was the hardest puzzle in the entire game. This one I had to look up because I could not craft my own solution. I just couldn't. I couldn't get all the way through it. But I never did this one on stream either, so this would be the first time I'm doing this on stream, so... See if I remember how to do this, because I haven't done it in quite a few weeks. Alright, so... that one. Let me get That, and that. Okay. Alright, I didn't have to move that. I don't know why I did. That should be it. Okay. Alright, that's the first part. So ultimately what we're trying to do is come back here and get this silver sigil. That's one of the last ones there. You also have a ladder here you can climb up and down. But I gotta get that cube. Alright, so this one. So then I grab my connector, I connect it to that one, open the door, get the cube, bring it all back out, bring my connector all the way back out. And I have to... One second. No, that's wrong. I actually did that wrong. That's not the way I usually do it, but that's still worked. Okay, and then I have to... Alright, let me think for a second. That one, that one. Sending you a friend's request? Okay. On Steam, KPR? Yeah, no problem, thanks. Now, I was just thinking, I couldn't solve this one on my own. I had to look it up when I first did it. And even though I'm kind of missing my original middle step, because this is not normally what I do. But then I watched either you or another person solve this from scratch and did it completely different than I did. And it was a shortcut compared to what I did. It was like, wait, you skipped so much stuff compared to what I did. How did you do that? And I don't even remember how. I don't even remember what I saw now. All right, so finally, there's only one more step to this. As a matter of fact, I had so much trouble with this when I came back and painted all my QR codes. I put mine here. This is without a doubt the hardest problem I encountered. Yeah, because it was. All right, I see yours, KPR. Thanks. Okay, so if I do this right, there's only one more step. So let me think how to do this. All right, so I got a platform here. So I gotta grab put the cube there. Grabs his platform. Don't block that. this up. And he goes and does this. Okay. Alright, so he does that. My cube and my laser. Okay, I can't forget the laser. And I'm up on the wall. Alright, so then he gets a board here. Should be it. And should leave myself enough time to finish in the back, so it should be it. That's plenty of time, that should be okay. Alright, so let me take this first. And I'll get my connector. Connect that to that. Me a ride over. And then I'm up here. Connect that. That should be it. All right, so that one. KPR says, I don't remember what I did here. Yeah, you know what? I didn't do exactly what I did in my last time either. But it still worked. I mean, I got the essentials of it, but yeah, it still worked. Yeah, but this one was absolutely the hardest one I did. I just couldn't figure it out. I couldn't put it all together. Just couldn't put it together. Alright, so that is 2 silver sigils, and there's only 1 left for the whole game. Right? Yeah, so it's just that one. Now this one, everybody says this one's super easy, right? I'll be honest, when I first started it out, I was stumped right at the beginning here because I did something stupid. And you know, a lot of this game is a matter of angles. So, like, you can start off right from the beginning with these, and they're not crisscrossed. But somehow, when I did this the very first time, I ended up with these two intersecting, and I kept blocking this lock. So, even though this is like an easy puzzle, really the entire puzzle is an Easter egg, I still got myself stuck at the beginning like an idiot. Yeah, so that was not Actually, I didn't do that right either, did I? Hang on. Start over. So that's there, right? You need that for that. Oh, there's another one there. Okay, never mind. I was like, I know I'm missing something here. Alright, there we go. 2 in here. And then you need... Not quite. All right. Then, all right, here's the next one. Come back here. Actually, now before I do that, I have to do this. Get another one back here. Nice little fan system back there that we will explore in a minute. And then we do this, not that. This to that. Go back here. That's in the way. Alright. Oh, I need that here. Yeah, I know this seems like quite the maze, and it actually is, but it's all for a reason. So there's the silver sigil here. So let's see, connect that there. We'll need that in a minute. This to source the red laser. Alright. And that gets us this sigil. Ooh! Alright. And that is all the silver sigils, and you need that for the one of the 3 endings. But you have this fan system here. So you could either just exit here, but we're going to take this fan. And that puts us in that secret room that we saw a second ago when we were getting that connector from here. Not secret, but, you know, behind a gate. And this has got a couple different fan systems, but we'll take this one first. And this allows you to kind of hang up in orbit and you can see the entire level, which is kind of cool. But what they really want you to do is, if you look at the main lasers, they spell out Nexus, which is the name of the level, Nexus. So, yeah, that's that itself is an Easter egg. Now, there is another Easter egg you can get outside these walls and do some other stuff. I do not remember how to do those Easter eggs myself. I think there's at least one. There might be as many as 2 that you can do outside the walls here. But, sorry about that. What I'll do is I'll post in chat for anybody who's interested about the other Easter eggs. a link to the videos that you can get. All the Easter eggs. And there's so many of them in the game. There's actually it's two videos. That's how long that how many Easter eggs there are. They're two videos long. And so we can go back. And then we can take this fan and get out. And back to where we just were. So yeah, that's why they call this one Nexus. So yeah, not particularly hard, that one. Even though at first when I did it, I thought it was hard because I screwed myself up at the very beginning just on mechanics. But yeah, that is all the silver sigils. And we need that code. And that is it. That is all the secret levels. So that's all the star levels and all the messenger worlds. So once you kind of have that, as you can see in the upper, left-hand corner, it's blinking now because that gives us access to level 6 in the tower. So I never did this part on stream before either, because when we did the original playthrough during the summer, I just went straight for the tower ending, and turns out you only need to go up to level 5 in the tower. You don't need level 6 to get that ending. So we did the messenger ending on the replay on Saturday, so I'm not going to do that again here. Even though I did tonight's playthrough from the save point that I already got everything up to, sorry I did that wrong. Everything up to level 6 unlocked. But what we're going to do is...
Primary subject has ceased. Initiate.
We're just going to go back to one of the other tower levels that gives us access to the tower computer. And then... let's see... take a look at that. Actually, let me not do that one. Or is that one still... yeah, actually I picked the wrong one. Let me not do that. Because I have to resolve that level to unlock that computer. Since we solved these on Saturday, we should... yeah, we have access to the other computers already. Alright, so... so we'll go into Device Manager. And we want floor access control. And now we got 1 through 5 already unlocked on Saturday. But now that we've solved all the secret rooms and got the silver sigils, we can unlock 6. So each one of those silver sigils came with a digit to the code that they want here. So I wrote that down. So in this particular playthrough, my code is 886. Code accepted. All right, so that's correct. So that, if we look at it again, now we got floor 6 unlocked. And we're going to just simply exit out. Alright, so floor 6 is unlocked. Now that code I just entered, which we get off of each one of the secret levels with the silver sigils, it's randomized. It changes every time, so it's different each playthrough. But, surprise, when you pick level 6, you're not going to the very top of the tower. Level 5 takes you all the way to the back of the top of the tower. Level 6 takes you to the basement. So we're technically in the basement of the tower.
My beloved child, few have given themselves so purely to my cause. Fewer still have learned so much of the mysteries of my garden. Therefore, you may choose to be elevated, to stand by my side and become my blessed messenger in eternity. But know that this is a sacrifice.
Man, he never stops talking.
Undone.
Yeah. Yeah, because this is one of the 3 endings, so... Alright, so I am going to resort real quick again to our handy-dandy cheat sheet. Oh, you know what? I could have just tried this on my own, because most of the solutions for the tower puzzles are simple symmetry. If you put together some type of symmetrical solution, it turns out they're really easy to solve. And this is one of those. So I could have just solved this, but yeah. So you can see these are all really just simple pattern. All right. So here we go.
It is now time to choose your epitaph, for your body shall be entombed, though you shall not die.
Yeah, so here we get to choose the epitaph, so that theoretically, if somebody in your friends list, goes to one of those secret messenger levels, you might pop out of one of their tombs, and they'll see one of these epitaphs on your tombstone. So, there's quite a few of them. What is this? 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13 of them? So, let's see. Yeah, like I said, Spud Muffin, our buddy Spud Muffin, he picked this one. Every single sigil, no beating that, which I think that's pretty cool. I probably would have picked that myself when I did it if I didn't know what his was. But I'm just going to pick the same one that I had before because I don't want to change it, which is epitaph. Hey, wait a second. But yeah, some of those are kind of cool.
It is written that there is no greater love than to lay down your life for another. But your sacrifice is greater still. For instead of resting in eternity, you have chosen to serve all the generations to come. They shall strive for greatness, and through you, they shall accomplish it. For you are no longer a child. You are my messenger.
Alright, so that is the messenger ending. Yeah, Blessed Messenger is the messenger ending. And I hate on Steam, they put the achievements in a weird order. They're not always in order. Eternal Life? Yeah, Eternal Life is the other ending. So, like, when you look at it referred to in the guides on Steam, I guess it's the Eternal Life ending, I guess. And, of course, the tower ending is, yeah, I wish these were in date order. If they were, then it would be easy to pick out. Free will. Well, it's the free will achievement, I guess. But I think most people just call it the tower ending. But yeah, I went through, even after we had finished our original playthrough for the summer, you know, like you were saying, KPR, you didn't feel like going through the work to get some of the ones. I went back and well, really, it only took me one more playthrough to get the other endings. Because by then I had read a guide on Steam that basically said, if you make a save point at the end in this condition, then you can quickly branch to all the other endings and the other achievements that are associated with the, you know, the library program, like you were saying. So I was able to kind of get them all in just one more playthrough. But yeah, the only ones I don't have are 4 hidden achievements that are associated with the Kahana DLC. So, everybody for being here. If you don't mind hanging around, as we say hi to Papadopoulos. Really appreciate the company again. Thank you very much. Hopefully you guys have a good week ahead. And my next stream will probably be Friday. And I'll see everybody then, if not before. Okay? Thanks. Take care.